Hello, in this Web Development Basics we're going to look at Inline CSS. So to help illustrate Inline CSS, we are going to take this really simple page that has two p tags, line 1, line 2, and when I actually display it, it looks like this. So what I'm going to do is I have a style tag up here in the head tag, and I'm going to paste some CSS in that will change the style of these two p tags. So if I save this and I refresh, we get three things we've applied to them. We've changed the color, we've set the font size, and we've set the font family. So what Inline CSS is it's writing the CSS instructions directly in the line, so directly in the tag. So I can go inside this first p tag here, and I could write style equals, and now I'm going to write all of this CSS inside quotations here. So let's say I want this color to be blue. I could do color blue, semicolon. And say I want the font size to be something even larger, let's say 70px. So what this now does is the style that is being applied to all the p tags will still be applied to the p tags, including this one. But when it actually renders this line, it's going to pull the inline CSS, and that's going to take precedence over everything else. So if I save this and refresh this, notice the font is still the same, but the color and the font size has changed, and that's because the inline CSS is actually what is driving the decisions around what the style looks like. So the benefit to this is you can actually be very targeted in terms of what you want to do to a specific element, and this works for all elements. It works on a div, it works on any element you can think of. That is because inline CSS is the highest precedence. The disadvantage to this is that it can be very hard to to update and maintain code if you're doing a lot of stuff with inline CSS. And in fact, if you're going to use it, I recommend you really think about if it's the best choice. And so sometimes if things aren't looking quite right, it could be that you have some inline CSS, and because it's the highest precedence, that's going to drive what the actual rendering looks like. I hope this video helped, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.